You've got freedom. Freedom comes under chaos, right? The unseen, too much is hidden from you. That comes with ecstasy. So there's good things coming that you can't see it that way. It doesn't look like good things. Oh, divine sensuality under wisdom. It's different. Okay. Hi, thanks for joining me today. Please like and subscribe. Hello, this is Leeloo Jane. Gee, the camera just started all by itself then. It's funny how it does that. I just did a reading, a channeling of the Arcturians, 9th density Arcturians, which was really great, really wonderful energy. So while I'm in that energy still, though I'm clearing my throat was struggling toward the end of that one, my throat chakra, I'm now going to do a general reading with cards. So now the cards I have today, I haven't got the boxes for them here. One of them is the Gods and Titans deck. I can show you the back. It's got the words. And the other one is a Mermaid Oracle deck. Right. So I mix them together. They are mixed together. They've been living together. These decks have been living together for a long time. Let's put that the right way. What have I got here? And they like it. It's a funny thing. So sometimes when I use cards, they represent beings, entities. Now, when you have a picture of, this is interesting for you, when you have a picture of a being who was real, having that picture of them and identifying that picture as them creates a connection to that being in their, what you might call after reality. Now, if they have ever been born on the earth or interacted with the earth, then they are now, if they're not born in a human body on the earth, they are in another realm, density level, but they're still there. And when you, because of the multi-density nature of the universe, when you think about them and talk about them, you make contact with them and you draw them to you. So that's an interesting fact of life, right? So you wouldn't have pictures of dark and horrible people around your house. That'd be a bit of a boo-boo, wouldn't it? Yeah. Make sure they're nice, or don't have them at all. That's the other thing, you know. So if you have pictures of Mary, you are keeping contact with Mary, Mother Mary. If you have pictures of Jesus or Yeshua, you are keeping contact with Yeshua. And the Buddha, the reason you have iconic statues and pictures of Buddhas is to make contact with them. Because you have them there, you see them all the time, you think about them, you create a contact, a web of contact. It's a little bit like a little thread of contact to them. And this is how it is if you have your family, photos of your family in your house. You are keeping that connected contact, which is like a little thread from your light body to theirs, and that's how that works too. So okay, it's a little bit how those voodoo things work, in that they have images or some DNA from a person and they create that contact. Well, just as a little pre-shuffle thing, we're doing a little shuffle now. We've got guide, right? So I'll do a little pre-shuffle. I do let them come out now, time and tide, and this is ocean spells and rituals. So what I was just saying about, now I'm a channel, obviously, so I'm channeling now with the cards. So what I was just saying about having images and icons of beings means that they become connected to you, and people use them as to make contact. The ocean spells and rituals to get guidance from beings, right? So that's what's coming out, and that's what we're talking about. And I've gone in that direction because that's where this conversation needs to be according to the guides, right? Song of the Siren, the Song of the Siren, the call, summoning voice to acknowledge. Song of the Siren, the call, summoning voice to acknowledge. And that is what I just talked about. Isn't it great? They love to, when I've got cards around and I'm shuffling, even when I'm having conversations with people, the guides interact through the cards and join the conversation. I just love that. It's wonderful. Okay, so I've gone on the floor. So we have Yemaya, Grandmother Ocean, and Primordial. So this is the Mother Earth in the Mermaid Oracle, right? We've got Chaos, the Mother Earth and Chaos. I think we're just going to keep these cards out now because they're very relevant. And then we've got Ecstasy, right? Now I am going to bring these up for you in my little clips so they're easy for you to see. And we've got Wisdom. Interesting. Wow. So right now the guides are coming through and they're going to tell you something about what's happening. They're going to tell you a story about what's going on in our world. I'm just making some more room for these cards. So so I'm still clearing my throat. That was a fabulous channeling from the Arcturians, and it just toward the end my voice box was a little bit struggling. My throat chakra, which they work through, was feeling the pressure of the energy. They have a lot to say, and we probably have to break it down a little bit into sessions that I can handle coming through, which is really great. It's good for me. That energy washes through me. It's really, really positive and lifts me so much. I'm really happy. Now we've got the great Mother Earth energy of Yemaya. We've got Chaos, Ecstasy, and Wisdom. Now what I'm getting is we're talking about the earth movements, and the Arcturians talked about that too. So this reading is an expansion on the more of the day-to-day other earth things that are relating somewhat to what the Arcturians talked about. So you might like to watch that Arcturian channeling, the ninth density Arcturian group. Right, so they're very high Arcturians. You get different densities with these other star nations. These are ninth density Arcturians, and I also have contact with sixth density Andromedans. Sometimes they're my really direct family of light star family relationship. A very close relationship, as I feel like I have actual family there, like real family. So it's pretty nice. Okay, let's keep going now. Okay, because I've been talking, they haven't brought any more out. Now we're going to bring some more out. Cycles. Yes, this is the earth cycles. This is talking about the earth cycles. And here we go. And the great voyage through life. The great voyage of life. And there is great beauty to come forward from it. Right. Whoops, I'm just going to pick these ones up. Okay. Here we go, right? We've got renewal. That's right. Renewal of her earth energies is coming, and that sits with the Great Mother. I'm going to put the first three cards to the side. This is a very big deck, so it has plenty of cards to say what we want to say. Okay, so we've got the Earth Mother and renewal. We've got freedom. Freedom comes under chaos, right? And I'll show you these. I'll put them together. This, the unseen. Too much is hidden from you. That comes with ecstasy. So there's good things coming that you can't see it that way. It doesn't look like good things. Oh, divine sensuality under wisdom. It's different. Okay. coral's wisdom, which is about delicacy, fragility, a colony, like a coral colony built up over time, over great time, right? That comes with a cycle. So it's a very big cycle that we're in. Yep. Energy field adjustment, yes. Aura cleansing and healing comes with the wonder voyage, crossing deep waters, pilgrimage, journey of the soul. It needs to have the energy field adjustment. Wow, this was amazing, isn't it? Okay. It's a big deck. I'm going over my little bench here. Okay, one more, which is what I thought. And that is power. Power. Beauty and power. Oh, wow. Okay. It's a pretty clear reading, really. Okay, we're talking about the earth. This is the earth you live on. This is relevant to you. No kidding. And this is stuff that totally is relevant for you to understand what's happening, what's going on. So we have these two cards together. We have the Great Mother. I'm saying the Great Mother. Yemaya is the grandmother ocean, primordial. Now, this isn't just about the earth. This is saying there's something coming from the ocean, which is a renewal, right? Here's the renewal, Osiris, right? For Osiris card, renewal. And something's coming from the ocean, which is a great renewal, right? Okay. We have, it's going to be chaos. From our point of view, it's going to be chaos. It's going to be for the earth like she's just going, boom, letting go of everything. She's just letting it fly. That's what she's doing, right? And she's going to feel free. It's a freedom moment for the earth, right? And it's going to be like chaos to us living on her, but a freedom moment for the earth. She has to get rid of a whole heap of baggage that we have embedded in her, basically. And she is up-leveling to a new density level, a new frequency range, and be able to inhabit a whole heap more life. So she needs to have a refresh. The unseen to us is the ecstasy that she is experiencing while she's doing it. From the earth's perspective, it feels great. It's like shaking off the shackles, shaking off the pressure, shaking off the weight that's pushing her down. She's going to feel fabulous while she's doing this. The earth being will feel great. Don't feel bad for her, but be in a good, safe place while you're the spectator, right? Okay, the wisdom of this situation is that she is divinely procreating of herself. Divinely procreating of herself. Okay, you got that. She is growing more of her. So it's, for her, it's a sensual growth moment. It's a blossoming. It's a bit orgasmic. That's what it is for the earth. We're talking about Mother Earth here, right? This is the planet. Okay, it's a part of the great cycles, right? And it has been a long time coming, and it has been growing slowly. So this isn't because we did something. Our little tiny little specks on her did not make this happen, okay? Her little kids didn't make her have a big let go release orgasm, which is explosive because she's a planet, okay? So we didn't do anything wrong, okay? We have to understand the nature of this happening and not be, all doom and gloom, doomsday, right? It's a part of the wonder journey of life, crossing the deep waters on the deep expanse of growth and emotion. But it's a journey of the soul, of her soul, but we're back on the deep water here. It says here deep waters, right? Crossing deep waters. In deep, deep waters, this is going to happen. And it's going to adjust her energy field. She's having an aura cleansing and a healing through all of this. And let's face it, that's what orgasms do. I never, ever, ever imagined a reading going like this. Isn't this a little bit unusual? It is what it is. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Beauty. Yes. And she is beautiful, and she is coming into her full beauty and her power. Okay. Wow. That's pretty straightforward, pretty direct. No confusion there. My tea bag splashed on me. All right, guys. What's next? What's next? We're looking at daily guidance from your angels. So, yep, this is an angel reading to accompany the Arcturian's messages, okay? Right. Isn't this great? I mean, I feel great when I do this stuff. It lifts my, it's jumping. They're jumping. It lifts my whole world. Entrepreneur. Okay. It does lift my whole world. Keeps my mind nice and clear, because I am very perceptive of everything going on around me, and sensitive to it. So it's really good to get my energies clear from my perspective. And I hope this is working that way for you as well, to help you stay grounded and not carry any negative baggage, and clear. While you're watching this video, I hope you ask the angels to clear your energy for you, which is just to your benefit. Okay. Dropped it. It is law of attraction, right? Okay. Relationship. And the angels wanted to say to you that, I just brought through the Arcturians, which is a little bit different, bringing through what seems like, aliens and all other races and all that sort of thing. But they want to remind you of a recent channeling I did of theirs, when they talked about the solar world, where the angels come from. They have a realm, a density land, a realm in the sun, and that the planets, the stars host densities, realms, worlds, and they're all schoolrooms, and they're of all different density levels. So we're here on the earth, and our earth is leveling up. She doesn't want to be in 3rd and 4th density anymore. She wants to be in 5th and 6th. So she decided she's had enough of this lower density, because it's been a hard time this time around. So it's her only long time like that. She's had higher densities before this. She got sunk down to 3rd and 4th. She says, I don't like that. I want to let's do some growing and blossoming now. None of that mucky unpleasantness that has happened in the past. So she's going up to a higher density that can't host negativity and unpleasantness that we've had, and she's raising up. So we're going with her, and so our earth density is going to be a higher one, and it's going to be heading in toward, slowly growing into 5th and 6th. That's where we're heading over time. Not quickly. Everything happens in the cycles, slowly building and growing, like a coral reef, right? We're like that. So don't get too impatient about it. It's a step-by-step process, but it's happening pretty fast, really is happening pretty fast right now, because we're at the the angel said you're at the funnel point where I talk about the hourglass stuff, where it gets really narrow and moves fast through. That's where we're at. So it'll be kind of fast right now. Where are we going? So she's growing and expanding, and I want to say that there's all these different realms around in all different densities, and these densities go up. So 9th density beings are around in our solar system and around in our galaxy, and it's already been explained that there's beyond count beings having life experiences in different realms, densities, and levels. So don't be surprised if some of them who are highly evolved and beautifully compassionate and loving and caring want to help, why wouldn't they? It's like big brothers and sisters helping, and that's appropriate for their level of advancement to help. So don't feel that it's not logical. Okay. Oh, golly gosh. Gee, guys. Okay, righty-o. We have now got a big bunch. And all of them flipped over. So this is it. Are you ready? Here it comes. Okay, so we've had the basic earth situation, which is pretty darn great for the earth, but we've got to make sure we look after ourselves through it and understand it. We've got entrepreneur, law of attraction, and relationship. And relationship is about who is your relationship with. The energy that you attach to, that you think about, that you focus on, right, is where the law of attraction brings it in. Now, we just talked about people who have images of the Buddha or Mother Mary or Jesus, Yeshua, or Saint Francis of Assisi, or there's a whole heap of other saints, and there's Indian saints, and there's just so many that people relate to and can really, they're saying the word jive with, interesting language from angels, jive with, allows you to be productive and creative in your own way. And these are really helpful at this time. Remember, they're just your brothers and sisters, they're not gods, right? Even like you got in India, they call them gods. They're just beings from different densities. Don't get too hooked up on that, okay? Like Baba Ganesh keeps coming to mind. Baba Ganesh is a great one to have. He's really, really helpful. He's great. He's the elephant man, and there are some beings that have been alive in third and fourth density who haven't fallen into the deprivation that our humans have fallen into, because they weren't vulnerable to beings that led them there and conditioned them and oppressed them and all that stuff. So there's a great deal of advancement that you can have in the third and fourth density. A great deal of wisdom, a great deal of knowledge, a great deal of really great advancement as beings in the third and fourth density, let alone the higher densities. But they're still third and fourth densities. They're not more advanced than us in their capacity and ability, and sometimes we have more potential than they do, and we must not forget that. It's just not everyone's been through what we've been through, so we mustn't get confused when we meet them, if we were to, and then start thinking that they're better than us just because they've had a better time and they got their act together. That's not the same, okay? So heart chakra, let your heart be your guide. Let your heart be your guidance point, your portal of divination, they're saying. Wow, that's really nice. And that comes, that's sitting with the sensuality. So that I'm going to say the heart chakra card comes under wisdom and sensuality, divine sensuality, right? And your heart chakra. Now that's saying, hook into your natural built-in clarity and reset. So whatever the earth's doing, you should do happily with your partner or yourself, however you do, in knowing that aligning your energies and having your energies recalibrated and an energy field adjustment is not unhealthy. Isn't that interesting? I never imagined this would go this way. What do you desire? That comes under your future purposes with your corals, wisdom, and your cycles. Listen to your heart, to your greatest soul, your greatest self, and your guides that have been employed by your greatest self to help you. Make sure it's only them. Make sure that you declare, I'm only going to host beings who are with me through my highest self's permission and consent in my field. Only beings who have my highest self's permission, consent, and approval are allowed to commune and talk to me. That's a really good way of making sure you don't get imposters and silly buggers coming through. Okay. Who are you listening to? Only people, beings who have your greater good and well-being at heart. Okay? That's the key. And if they don't, they can just hightail it out of there, right? Okay, that comes under energy field adjustment. That's going to allow you, the energy field adjustment is going to allow you to listen and hear your own soul speak to you better. You can be honest with yourself then. That's what they're saying. Yes, you will be honest with yourself. This one comes under beauty and power. And then under that comes be honest with yourself. So you will honestly be able to acknowledge your own power of beingness and see fully. So what we're talking about here is you getting guidance from your higher self. That's basically it. You will be focusing on service without hindrance now. And of course, focusing, this one comes back around to sit with the entrepreneur card. Focusing on service. There's a renewal. With this great energy shift that the earth is having, apart from the movements and the earth's quaking and moving and all that, her energy is getting renewed, refreshed. We live in it. So it's going to affect us. We're going to be renewed and refreshed because we live in her energy. There's no way you can be separate to it. We're in it. So she's having a refreshing energy reset and she's getting her energy field adjustment, right? And you're in it, right? You're in it, right? We are in her field, right? We're in her energy field. Here's this mermaid mother with a baby, right? We are her babies. We are her beings, right? Her offspring. She created and grew us, right? And we are all getting a renewal. All getting a renewal. And your ability to function and what you do is going to get a complete reset, a recheck on how you can do that. And you're going to be able to focus on service. And everything you do will be a focus on service. And it may not be the way you used to think focus on service is. Maybe more closely related to what gives you joy. And it will bring you a shower of abundance. Shower of abundance coming with law of attraction and freedom and chaos. So from the chaos that's coming in the world, you're going to find a sense of freedom. You're going to really start hooking into the law of attraction because you're having an energy reset, an energy field adjustment, and you're going to have a shower of abundance come because you have discovered you are worthy. That's it, right? Okay, right, Cupid. Okay, Cupid is about relationships coming to you that are lovely, lovely, positive, reaffirming and supportive and just generally harmonizing with you. That comes under what you don't see coming, what's unseen, what you don't see now. This is a great reading because it's telling you what you don't see coming. Ecstasy, right? Happiness and ecstasy is what's coming. Gee, I love this reading. I'm going to have to watch it a lot myself. You're going to have really great relationships that make you feel ecstatically happy. There they go. There's the relationships. Cupid's bringing them in, right? It doesn't just have to be romance. You know, these relationships aren't just romance. Okay. The next column, Thor, wisdom. Wisdom, yes. And here we go back. We're still working in rows here. The divine sensuality that is within you is an important part of your function as a human being. And it enables and activates and lines up all your chakras. When you have an orgasm, all your chakras line up and your crown chakra opens up and connects to your higher self, into the higher self family of shells of energy of you. Your heart chakra is the key to how that divine sensuality is divine. And it enables you to daydream, to create, to imagine, to be inventive, and to expose the world to its own potential. Wow. Okay, now we're talking again about these cycles, right? These cycles. And that it is the long-term build, a long-term project of the cycles of this world. And it's now about what you desire. This comes back to the whole manifesting your shower of abundance and the law of attraction. What is it you desire? All you have to do is now start entertaining that. What is it you desire? Allow it to have some space in your mind. Allow it to have a place. Give it a voice in yourself, because until you give it a voice in yourself, you hear it, respect it, and believe it. There's a little twist on my other videos. Did you get that? Yeah. Hear it, respect it, and believe it, because it's what you really desire. Then you become really in tune with your life purpose. Isn't this fabulous, the cards they've brought? The synchronicity is coming wonderful. The next one. Yes, this is the wonder voyage, the great voyage. These words say, wonder voyage, crossing deep waters, pilgrimage, journey of the soul. I just feel so elated to have this reading. It's amazing. There it is, right? So that's what you're on. And the energy field adjustments coming from the earth. She's creating it. You're lucky you're there and she's doing it, right? Now, there was a card onto that, and that was listen. So energy field adjustment allows you to listen more deeply, but with more refinement. It's like you've got a radar and it's just been sort of tweaked and tuned and it's completely online now. It's like that with this energy field adjustment that's coming. This is what's coming to the earth. Don't be afraid, okay? Then you can really listen. Now, what are you listening into? Well, just imagine you had a ham radio and it got tuned and serviced, and now it picked up a whole heap more channels and frequencies. Yeah, that's you, baby. You're the ham radio, right? And you now can listen and hear, and you will be able to accept your greater universal reality. And these are this is a picture of fairies accepting angels. What a nice idea. You're the fairy. And so it's just allowing you to accept more reality, because you can handle it, because you've had an energy field adjustment, right? And you are now becoming more complete into yourself. You're lining up your chakra system, connecting to your higher selves. And remember, I talk about, I'm going to have to find some pictures or even buy my own babushka dolls, because remember I say you're like the Russian nesting dolls. There's a little one in the middle, and then you open up one on top, there's another one on top, and another one, and another one, and another one. They're all inside each other. You're in the middle in 3D, and you've got this exciting adventure coming. Sorry, I'm talking fast. Exciting adventure coming of growing, expanding into your next level of your doll, of who you are, of your being, right? And you're now contacting and in touch with that, getting more in touch with you and yourself, your higher levels of yourself. Not be so afraid, not so confused. Now you can see and understand and perceive things better. Wow, what a reading. The beauty. Let's find out what this is going to. The beauty of it all. Because it's the beauty of you. You're now going to go, well, I'm not bad. This is beauty. And the synchronicity and the way it all comes together, the beauty of how it all comes together is just fabulous. And you feel the power of yourself and the life you're in. And you are no longer going to tell your depreciating stories about yourself. You're now going to be honest with yourself. It's not about becoming egocentric and I can't say that, guys. I said not being something, and I can't say that word. Okay, I'll find a softer word. So not depreciating, not kidding yourself on, not telling yourself stories. You're going to keep it real and keep it true, but still good, and accepting it. Recognize it, accept it, right? And allow it to integrate within you without it becoming an egocentric thing. Don't be afraid of that. That's what's been holding you back, because people in our history have conditioned us to feel ashamed to love and accept our own power. And we are, this is perfect, releasing and surrendering. Yes. Wow. Release and surrender. I'm going to read this. Let's see what it says. I don't remember what it says. Okay. We shower you with blessings of our radiant love. Open your arms and release the challenges that you've held tightly gripped within your hands. Open your hands, arms, and heart to our love and assistance. That speaks for itself, doesn't it? Okay, I've got 4 more cards. Okay. A new partner, right? Giving and receiving. Yes. Ground yourself and reward yourself. Now, I think this is about, yes it is, they said, this is about your spiritual partnerships with your new guides. Yes, okay, I've got it, yes. With the energy field adjustment, you are getting new guides, because at every level you're at, you have a new set of guides that are totally equipped to help you at that frequency range. So as you upscale, you always get different guides and new guides. So it's time for you to listen as you have your energy field adjustment and all this stuff going on the earth, all the earthquakes and the earth moving and the volcanoes. It's all happening now. We're in the midst of it, right? Listen to your new guides, acquaint yourself to your new guides, and accept your new guides as they're coming in for you. Wow. I had no idea, right? I was feeling unwell this morning because I struggle with the place I'm at is just, where I'm living is just so not perfect for my health and well-being at all. I'm going to say it that way, right? I don't want to be negative. And when I do my readings and things, I'm lifted and I'm just so clear. I'm having an energy field adjustment all the time because this is a very intense spot where I'm living and place, and there's lots of pollution, and I'm on top of a hill with all these ley lines coming up and meeting, and it's just super intense. So obviously by being here and doing this, I am cleansing and clearing those ley lines, and I serve a function. It's not an easy one, and everything I do while I've been living here on this place, and I'm here all the time, has been serving the function of cleaning and clearing and readjusting those energy lines that run through the property. Well, that's what I'm doing. What are you doing? I'm sure we're all doing the same thing. I'm just, sitting here doing my thing, struggling and overpowering challenges and up-leveling, and by just doing that and being me, all the ley lines get cleaned out just by doing what I have to do to survive. So I think you must be doing something similar then. Okay, all right, that's pretty awesome. Gosh, okay, I will see you in the next video. If you feel like liking and subscribing, that'd be sweet. Thank you, that'd be nice. And if you want to leave your comments, I'm loving it. Thank you to the people who do leave their comments and communicate. It makes me feel so good. And I'm so glad to get the feedback and be in touch with other people who are on their journeys too, and find out how wonderful synchronicities are happening for them. And it just really encourages me and sparks my life. And I'm grateful. Thank you so much for sharing your very encouraging stories about your real lives. I'm so happy. Okay, thank you so much, and I wish you well, and see you in the next video.